Sagging Jawline Fix with Deborah.
Hello.
So Deborah is an expert in facial exercises and then creating a natural facelift using facial exercises. Today, Deborah is teaching you and us how to lift a sagging jawline. Now, this is very exciting. If you've met Deborah before on a previous live, you will know that her tips create amazing results. So Deborah was with us a few weeks ago and taught us how to do an eye lift. If you want that lesson, please comment eye lift below and we will send you that video. Okay, so comment eye lift and you'll get that video as well. But today, Deborah is here and she's going to teach us how to get a really defined jawline.
Who doesn't want that?
So I'm going to scoot out the way and Deborah is going to come in.
Right.
Today.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I'm ready. Right, hi everyone. Okay, so today's all about a defined jawline. I'm going to teach you 3 exercises. The first one is actually about lifting the jaw and in turn lifting the neck. So really getting rid of sort of any turkey neck or lines on your necks as well. The second exercise is going to be about defining that jawline. And then the third exercise is about getting rid of any puffiness that you might have in your face, because that can cause a lot of heaviness in the jawline as well. So the first exercise, I thought I'd just show it to you first and then you can perhaps follow me. But what we're going to do, just a little reminder as well, is that we have this huge platysma muscle in our neck that interconnects at the top of the jaw and below the clavicle, that bony part on your chest. And what happens is the more we look down at phones, that we look down at computers, that muscle becomes shorter and shorter. And as you can see, even when I squeeze that muscle, you end up with wrinkles on your neck, basically, and turkey neck. We all get it, but it's easily remedied. And the way to do that is by lengthening that neck. And by lengthening that neck, what also happens is the jaw lifts. So that's going to be the very, very first exercise that we do. So, just to show you, I'm actually going to put my hands across my chest as so, underneath those clavicles, but pressing down on my chest. Now, the important thing is that it feels firm, but it doesn't hurt. None of these exercises should ever hurt. If they hurt, please stop. Stop straight away or just take the pressure off. So I'm going to press down on my chest. I'm actually going to bring my chin upwards very slowly. And you can probably see my neck stretching there. I don't want you to throw your head backwards because you're going to hurt the back of your neck. But you're just going to bring your chin forward slightly, okay? And when you can feel that stretch, keep pressing down on your chest. You're going to bring your tongue out and try and touch your nose like this. Anybody that can touch their nose, you need to be in the Guinness Book of Records because I don't think you can do it. But you need to try and touch it and you're going to pulse up for 10. So let's do that together. So pressing down on the chest, underneath the clavicle, bring your chin forward, feel that stretch. As soon as you feel that stretch, bring your tongue out and try and touch your nose 10 times. And slowly bring yourself back down again. Keep that. Can you feel that in your neck? Yeah. It's brilliant, isn't it? And don't worry that you're going to stretch your skin. You won't. You're actually lengthening the muscle underneath the skin. That's going to mean the skin can then sit nicely on the neck and lift that jawline. So we're now going to bring our heads to 45 degrees. Make sure you keep your shoulders down and keep breathing. Bring your head back slightly. As soon as you feel that stretch again, you're going to bring your tongue out and try and touch your nose again for 10 times. And back round again very slowly. And could you feel that stretch in the side of your neck? And then to the left or the right, if you're following me, bring your chin up slightly again. Feel that stretch in the side of your neck and try and touch your nose again with your tongue, the tip of your tongue. Okay, and then just bring yourself back again. And that will lengthen your neck, but more importantly for today, it's actually going to release that little bit that's holding onto your jaw and help your jaw begin to lift. Okay?
You really feel that stretch, can't you?
So we would do this before we do the other exercises.
Absolutely.
This is like a warm-up, but it also elongates our neck.
Do you know, if you're not going to do any other exercise ever,
Yeah.
do this neck stretch, because immediately everything then starts to lift, because every single muscle in the face is interconnected and in the neck. If you don't lengthen the neck, you can do all the exercises you want on your face. It won't make any difference because your neck will be pulling everything down.
I even feel like I'm sitting straighter.
Yeah, and actually, when you elongate your neck, I think naturally the jawline looks sharper.
Absolutely.
Less kind of like I feel like so much of us are just looking down on our phones and getting like
We all are.
turkey neck from that.
Yeah, absolutely. So that will really help. But this is still about consistency. So you can't just do it once and think that's it. You've got to do it on a daily basis, particularly this exercise.
Okay.
It's great to do first thing in the morning, last thing at night.
Got you.
Nice and easy as well.
As you're doing a cleanse.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. It's just about engaging with that muscle.
Yeah.
Now, the next exercise we're going to do is about really defining that jaw. And over a period of time, we get lots of little adhesions from all the muscles that are here. We get things like fibrosis, our fascia can get tight. So what we need to do is really lengthen that out. This is quite a deep, intense movement. For those of you that have got really, really dry skin, it's well worth just putting a little bit of oil here. Now, you don't want to be slipping, sliding. You want to still engage with that muscle. So just enough oil to give you a little bit of lubrication, but not too much. Okay.
I put this in the links. It's an organic jojoba oil, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm never without this as a makeup artist. So if anyone's interested, this oil that we'll be using is somewhere.
Yeah, and jojoba is brilliant because it's the closest oil to the sebum in your skin. So your skin immediately goes, oh, I recognise that, brilliant. So what we're going to do now, we're going to hook our fingers and we're going to place them one on the chin, one next to the chin. And you're going to just engage with either side of that bone. So can you feel your bone, girls? The jawbone, yeah?
So just to clarify, our thumbs are going
underneath. Our
and
hooked fingers are going on top next to each other.
Yeah.
And you're going to trace that bone all the way up, but you're going to be making really short, intense movements. So we're going to pin this chin down, put the hooked finger next to it with the thumb underneath, and it's almost like you're going to be cleaning that bone with your fingers. You're going to hold this and move really slowly and stop. And then you bring your other finger to meet it, pin down with that finger, stretch that almost like you are cleaning the bone, and then you stop. Now you might feel lots of nodules, it might be a little bit uncomfortable, but what you're doing, you're clearing all of those adhesions to give yourself that lovely smooth look. You bring your finger along again, imagine that you're cleaning the bone up, and you stop, and then you move your finger along again and you take it up to your ear and then you let go.
It is like cleaning the bone.
yeah,
That's a really
I
good
like
description.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can see actually, just having done that once,
Yeah.
you can just see how
goodness.
sharper that
Yeah.
side is.
So
shall
why
we?
is that, Deborah?
So what happens is, obviously we've lengthened this and released this, but we have still got so many muscles and fascia and lymphatic fluid here. It can, over a period of time and years, you just get these little adhesions, these little bits of muscle that are stuck down. And what we're doing, we are clearing that muscle, we're stretching it out, we're lengthening it, and we're cleaning that bone so the bone can
Almost
be
like
what you
a little
see.
suction hoover that's just going to take out that and go.
Yeah,
That's exactly it.
Ooh,
That's
love it.
exactly it. Shall we
Love
do
it.
the other
Yeah,
side?
definitely.
Right. So again, pin down on the chin. On, put your finger, your thumb underneath your chin, your knuckle on the top, and we just pin down and open that out very slightly. And if you can see, my skin's going white there. It's quite a deep movement.
Okay.
We're going to move our finger along again, thumb under the jaw, knuckle on the top, clean that bone really slowly. Lovely. And then you come up to meet it again clean that bone
I love
really
this.
slowly. Yep. And come up again and clean that bone really slowly.
You know that's doing something.
Yeah.
You absolutely.
Ooh.
Again, it mustn't be painful.
No, it
But
feels
that
good.
might feel a little bit at times. Oh, I can feel that. Actually, that's
Yeah.
a bit bumpy. That's great because you're really clearing the bone of those adhesions
love it.
to give yourself that lovely, sharp, non-saggy jaw.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah. And then the third exercise is about clearing away any puffiness. Now, what happens over a period of time is that we've got lymphatic fluid in our head and our neck, loads and loads and loads of lymphatic nodes. But what happens is when they become stagnant, and they can become stagnant if you have got adhesions, if your muscles are tight, they've got nowhere to go, you can get a lot of heaviness in your jaw. And a lot of people actually who have got double chins think I've got a double chin because it's a lot of fat. Invariably, it's actually trapped lymphatic fluid. So what you can do, because we've lengthened this, we've opened it up, we've cleared the adhesions, we're now going to just clear the skin of any heavy lymphatic fluid that's sitting there.
Yeah, like that.
So the pressure you need for this is almost like the pressure you'd have if you're stroking a cat or a dog. It's that kind of pressure. And we're going to hook our fingers again, thumbs under the chin, knuckles on the top, and we're just going to sweep from chin to ear.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah. And then we're going to take our hands by the side of our ears, sweep down the side of our necks really lightly to above our clavicles, and just pump.
Oh, you can feel that.
And if you're
When
swallowing,
you say
Yeah.
pump, what do you mean?
Just
Press?
just pushing above your clavicles.
Okay.
And this is the area that all of your lymphatic fluid that's neutralised all the toxins flows into your bloodstream.
So are you pumping on
Just
the
above
bone?
this.
Just
There's a
above that
soft
bone.
triangle
Yes,
almost
I
above
feel
your
that.
clavicle.
Yeah.
That's what you pump down
Yeah.
on.
And I can feel myself
Yeah.
swallowing. I know that's grim, but
That's
Yeah.
no. When if you can swallow, that
Yeah.
means you're swallowing. That lymphatic
Ooh,
fluid is
yum.
moving, and you can. Yeah. Oh, lovely.
There'll be a
Sounds
recipe
delicious.
I was thirsty, but I'm not anymore.
I think I prefer that aloe drink that you've been drinking earlier, Katie. So you can do that just 2 or 3 times. Underneath, sweep out and down.
Oh, I love that one.
Sweep
Feel it
out
working.
Oh,
and down. And then just pump, as Katie quite rightly asked, it's above the bone, that soft area
Yeah.
above the clavicle.
and how
and
many
that's
pumps
it.
do we do?
I would do
Deborah?
about 3 or 4, but
Okay.
this, I mean,
Yeah.
you can sweep down as much as you
Yeah.
want to because you've opened all of that
Yeah.
lymphatic nodes. But yeah, maybe 3 or 4 pumps per sweep.
And how many sweeps?
I do about 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my question to you, Deborah.
Yes.
I think this is a really easy, simple routine of 3.
Yeah.
How many times do we do each exercise?
If I were you, I would do your neck lengthening every
Yeah.
day, morning and
Okay.
evening, because we are
And like,
Yeah.
so we just do one, like 10 of that
The
way,
stretches,
10 of that
yeah.
way, 10 of that
Yes.
way. Okay.
But the actual
done.
jaw,
Yeah.
I would do every other day.
Okay.
If
what
you-
about this one? Do we do that every day?
I
The
would.
bone-
No, I do it every other day to
Really?
start with, because basically it's like working out in the gym. You need to give your muscles a chance to
Yeah.
that's true.
calm down, to
Yeah.
regenerate. If you're going at it too much, your tissue can become a bit traumatized, and
Right.
then you're going to find that everything's going to be stiffening up and not
Tight.
working properly. So
Okay.
yeah, I would say
So
sort of every other
stretch
day.
every day, and then every other day those 3
Do the
exercises.
exercises.
Yeah, yeah,
And out of interest, you know when you taught us the bone sweep one,
yes.
the bone cleaning one.
Yeah.
How many times do we do that each side?
I would just do it once each side.
Oh,
I think that
easy.
the important thing with these
gosh,
exercises, you don't want to be thinking to yourself, oh God, I'm going to be here for
Yeah.
half an hour,
Because then
40
you're not gonna
minutes.
do it, are you?
You're not
Yeah.
going to do it. So
Yeah.
if you can be consistent, do it every other day,
Yeah.
but do it every other day, you
Yeah.
will start to notice a real difference after a couple of weeks.
So do you suggest doing like a before picture and an after to
I think that
see-
would be a really good idea. I mean, you're probably going to see a difference in your jaw even today.
Yeah.
But if you can do it consistently, you will really start to see the sharpness of that jaw.
Oh, I
I'm
love
going to do
it.
a before photo.
Yeah. But and then my other question to you, Deborah, is can you talk to us a little bit about the lymphatic drainage? Because that's
Absolutely.
quite interesting, I think, and fascia, because
Yeah.
I recently have read a lot about fascia, but I think how does fascia and the lymphatic play a part to our face kind of just being saggy, puffy, droopy, that kind of thing?
Right, I'm in danger of becoming a bit nerd-like now.
We
so
love that.
if I go on too much, you're going to have to stop me. But
Push her out.
yeah, get rid of me. Just push me over on this stool. It feels a bit unstable. But anyway, so here we go. So lymphatic. So in a nutshell, our body is bathed in lymphatic fluid, and lymphatic fluid is responsible for taking all the rubbish out of our body. So it's really, really important that we drink lots, because actually we replace something like 3 litres of lymphatic fluid a day.
3 litres?
3 litres. So if we are not drinking enough, that toxic lymphatic fluid can can sit around all of our organs, and it's just not a nice thing to be bathed in.
Sorry, Deborah, does that mean we urinate lymphatic fluid?
No, lymphatic, well,
maybe a little bit.
Do you know, I won't go quite into that, but basically lymphatic fluid pumps everywhere around our body, and our body has got 6 main areas that we need to stimulate to actually flush it out of our system. So for the bottom half of our body, it's our inguinal nose, which sits in our groin. For the top half of our body, it flushes out above our clavicle. Now, if you can imagine that our body, a third of our lymphatic fluids, lymphatic nodes sit between our neck and our head, which is why when we're ill, we look grey. When we are dehydrated, we look grey, because actually all of our lymphatic nodes are fighting so hard to keep our body healthy. And that's why if we're not draining it properly, we can look really, really unwell. If you've been drinking too much, we can look really puffy underneath our eyes. So essentially, the lymphatic system is the most amazing system, and it flushes all of the toxins out of our body.
So when you say drink, did you say how much we got to drink?
About 3 litres.
3 litres.
Well, yeah.
Can that be like tea and coffee?
Ideally, it's water, but the only thing with tea and coffee, they are, and I can't think of the word now, diuretics, and so they can make you quite dehydrated. But actually, it's better to drink tea than not drink anything at all. But if you can go to herbal teas, they would be better. But water, even with cucumber in, or pomegranate seeds, because the beauty with cucumber, that has that slight sliminess to it. It mirrors the sliminess of the water in your cells. So that's when you drink water,
people do cucumber water.
Yeah, because your body immediately recognises it and says, give me more, give me more, give me more.
Because I've never had cucumber water until I came to you for a facial, and you gave it to me. I was like, oh my God, this is so nice.
Yes.
Did I have rosemary water at yours?
You had lemon water, I think, and also mint, but cucumber is my favourite, because your body immediately recognises that slightly slimy consistency and drinks that in. Honestly, it's a brilliant thing to do.
We could do that.
Yeah, but so that's what the lymphatic system does, and it literally drains everything out. But if your body is tight, your muscles are tight, your fascia is tight, and imagine fascia being
What's fascia?
So fascia is what basically keeps our bodies upright. So a really good example is fascia's there to support your body, to keep it upright, and it is intertwined through everything in our body. But these widow's humps that a lot of people can get
on your neck there.
That's right. Well, that can come from crouching over, looking down at phones.
From our phones.
We do. But what fascia does is it says to itself, that body is doing the same thing again and again. I'm going to support that and help it to do that. So that's why often that widow's hump can be hard. It can be really, really difficult to get rid of, because the fascia is so strong. It's incredibly strong. It keeps everything in place. So if you can imagine that, keeping everything in place in your body, but it also hydrates your body, and it just really, really looks after your body. But fascia is very hard. And so fascia loves heat. It loves, as I said to you earlier, we were getting rid of some fascial adhesions here. I was saying, sit with it. Imagine you're cleaning the bone, and then gently, because if you go too hard in with fascia, it will just kick you out or push you out. You've almost got to ask your tissue for permission to work with it.
On it.
And then you can start working with fascia. But it's the most amazing stocking
I
that
didn't
keeps
actually
your
know what
body
that was
upright.
at all.
Yeah. Well, if you actually, and again, if you ever have an operation, the fascia gets cut, often you can feel a pain in another part of your body, and that's because that stocking has got bunched up, and then it can end up pulling on other things in your body that can cause that discomfort. And that's why that fascial massage, that slow release, is just so important for the body.
So would you recommend before we do facial exercises to kind of massage our face to warm it up a little bit?
You can do, yeah. And I think your idea about doing it when you're cleansing is a brilliant idea, because you're
you're doing that
immediately
anyway.
warming the skin up,
Yeah.
you're warming the muscle up.
Yeah.
A brilliant idea.
Yeah.
But actually, you don't have to, but it's better. The results would be better.
Better.
Okay.
Well, this is very, very exciting. And if you missed the last live with Deborah, whereby Deborah was teaching us how to do eye lifts, and the results were instant, weren't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely instant. Then if you comment eye lift under this video, we will send you that video, that live, because that was amazing.
Yeah, really good.
Absolutely amazing. Actually, I'm hoping it is. We have got that live on the site. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Deborah, is there any other little goodies you'd like to share with us before you go?
Well, I think that's probably enough. The only other thing I would say actually about lymphatic drainage is sometimes people can be a bit sort of intimidated by the thought of it, but it's literally, just imagine it's that lovely fluid that's flowing around your body, that's cleaning your body. And one great way of actually getting your lymphatic system moving in the morning, get up, just raise yourself onto the balls of your feet, perhaps about 30 times, or if you feel like it, just hold your boobs and jump up and down about 30 times. That immediately gets the lymphatic system working. You'll feel like a flush in your face, because you'll see that everything is moving.
A question about lymphatic. You know when people have massages and then after the massage they say, oh, you know, drink water, and you might feel a bit tired.
Yes.
After why? I mean, the water then is to replace.
Yes.
Or to help the lymphatic.
Well, just help the lymphatic flow. Imagine it like a river. And when you're being massaged, you know, just like we did here with our jaw, you're starting to move muscles, you're warming muscles up, you're warming fascia up, you're moving lymphatic fluid. So actually, in order for that to really, really work well, keep drinking water, and it just keeps that river moving, really.
And why do they sometimes say after like a full body massage you'll feel tired and you feel...
Just because your body is being stimulated, it's what, you know, although you're being massaged and it's relaxing, you know, everything, your parasympathetic part of your body, your rest and digest part of your body has been triggered, and therefore you will come off that bed thinking, I feel so relaxed and so happy. You're not on high alert anymore, and that's often why you'll feel tired.
Got you.
I need to book a massage now.
Yeah, I do.
I'm feeling relaxed just talking about it.
Yeah, that's what it does for you. A good massage will really take you into that very, very relaxed state.
Deborah, we cannot thank you enough. Yet again, amazing advice.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Please let us know what other facial exercises you would love to learn, because I know, Deborah, you're very generously said that you'd come back again.
I will. I really enjoy this, and it's lovely to be able to sort of reach out to other people and help people learn as well, because there's so much we can do without paying any money out for ourselves and our faces.
Yeah, good point.
Thank you, Deborah.
Yeah, thank you, Deborah.
Thank you
Pleasure.
for watching. Really appreciate it as ever, and we will see you again very, very soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheerio. Bye-bye. Bye.